First of all, I just want to thank all you guys for coming out here. This is pretty incredible. People that came and met us after we got off the plane really put things into perspective. Wow, thanks again, just by starting there. I want to congratulate all these guys, first of all. It's a pretty special group of young men we have up here. Obviously, with what we went through this year, I didn't know if it was going to be possible to be standing here this year without these guys and their leadership. And the young guys showing maturity, there's no way we'd be here. So again, I want to congratulate all the players for what they've done. I remember when Mike and I came here 5 years ago, and Ken Hodge, Matt Barge, and Kyle telling us what a great fan base was in Portland. I remember telling Mike when I played here against Portland 22 years ago, it was pretty intimidating coming into the Memorial Coliseum and seeing the board shake, rattle, and roll. So we played Red Deer on a Tuesday night, and I think a kid by the name of Ryan Nugent-Hopkins was playing. And we were, in the first period, Mike and I looked at each other and we were counting all the fans that were in the stands. And I looked at Mike and said, don't worry, they're gonna come back. And 5 years later, here we are standing with these trophies in front of us, and the best fans in the Western Hockey League. You guys have been a huge push for us time and time again, and I just want to say thank you. And lastly, I really want to, today, this is about you guys. Congratulations to all of you as well. And hopefully in another 2 weeks, we got one more shiny trophy sitting here. We can do this all again. Thanks again, guys.
You just heard from our leadership group, and you can tell everybody knows the job that Travis Green and Kyle Gustafson and Steve Cree have done on the coaching staff. A phenomenal job there. But the one thing we always talk about with our organization is you need great role models, and we've talked about it as a culture to make sure that as our players go from 16, or even with Keone here today, a 15-year-old, as they mature through our organization, by the time they get to be 18, 19, 20, we want them to be great role models. So you heard from our captains here, and they're just a phenomenal group. And they're the guys inside the room that push this team every day. They're the guys inside the room and in the hotel rooms that sort of guide the team and nurture the team along. They've done an incredible job, our leadership group here with the team. The one thing for our fans, I agree with Travis, the Portland tradition of hockey here, going back to the Buckaroos and the great days of the Portland Winterhawks, and although it's ebbed and flowed with the Winterhawks over the years, the fans here are just a group that when the building gets full and it gets noisy, there's no better arena in North America. And right now we're watching a lot of NHL hockey, and I say that the atmosphere in the Rose Garden Memorial, when our fans get going, teams entertaining, there's nothing better in hockey right now. Congratulations to us. And finally, the one thing that really excites me is that I look at there's a core that has followed the team for several years, and there's season ticket holders. And I'm really excited about the young fans that we're starting to capture. I look over the audience today, some young kids that are going to be future Portland Winterhawks, hopefully skating at the Winterhawks Skating Center, coming up as hockey players, and they're going to be the future of our fans. So it's great to see the young group here today, because our guys are fairly young. They're 16 to 20 years old, and hopefully they can inspire some of the young kids in the community to want to play hockey and want to be on this stage one day. Enjoy the Memorial Cup run. When you win a championship, really enjoy it. Take time to enjoy it. It's a lot of credit to you, credit to our organization and players. So take time. It's going to be a phenomenal run next week on television. You'll be able to see it. Some of you will be there, but really enjoy it. Thanks a lot.
All right.
I'd like to call up Todd Johnston, the president of the Rose Festival, Jeff Curtis, the CEO, and Jeff Deering, the parade manager, as well as Mike Johnston for a special presentation. So on behalf of the Portland Rose Festival Foundation, we want to join Portland in celebrating the Winterhawks as 2013 Western Hockey League champions. Let's hear it one more time. We're pleased to announce that the Portland Winterhawks are going to be this year's Grand Marshals. I expect to see every one of you there Starlight Parade night, Saturday, June 1st. Let's hear it again for our team. How about that, huh? So as they're handing out the roses, I'm going to let you guys know what's coming up next. The team. As we know, the team's not done playing yet. So the Winterhawks have a practice this afternoon. We've got about 10 to 15 minutes or so where the players are going to come out, shake some hands, sign some autographs. When the Winterhawks goal song is played, all the players are going to get on the bus. They're going to head to practice. They've got to prepare to head to Saskatoon for the Memorial Cup. I know everybody wants to get pictures, get autographs from your favorite players. There's going to be a limited amount of time and a lot of people, so let's try and make sure everybody gets to see everybody, and they're going to walk around and socialize with you guys for a few minutes. All right? Sound good?